Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. This is an Electrolux 560 vacuum cleaner. It's an upright. It's difficult to see it all in my garage. It looks a lot, the bottom looks a lot like the old type of, very old type of vacuum cleaner that used to have a bag hanging from a stick. Whereas this one, they've put the bag into this box. It's got this hook here and up here to hold the cord on, but the cord's off at the moment. There's the plug. It's got a kick lever, I guess, to drop the back down. If I do that, does it? Don't know, I'll do it later in a second. I'm going to just have a look over it. It's got some scrapes on it. Okay, that's just dust. More scrapes. That'll be something that was like at the height of a sofa or something that kept getting whopped by it, I would imagine. It's got an electronic power selector. Feels like a rheostat or something to me. Oh, it's got a repair up on the handle. Very neat repair, you know, for what it is. A crack there. That's kind of cool actually, that something would be repaired. Yeah, it's a modern world, so let's get into it. This clips out, 560, made in Britain. The electronics must be in under that cover. There's a sponge ring there. It feels okay actually, rubber sponge. So it looks like there's a passage down the back there that comes to here. If I clip this up, that flips over, so there's a passage going up the back there, so you could just poke it through if something got stuck, which is a really cool bit of engineering, that, you know, you could just pull something straight through there. I'm presuming as well maybe there's an attachment that clips on here that I don't have. If you want to know where this came from, I found it in a skip this morning. So you could clear any prop blockages that way. In here the bag just falls down into it. I lift it up carefully, if I can, without putting dust everywhere. Nice clean paper bag, this wasn't left anywhere damp. And it has a reusable clip on the bottom. Number 4 there, whatever that means. And a little filter down there. So, let's put that back in. I don't know if it works yet. And let's flow, there's a bit of damage there. That cable, that flex, from getting flexed. It's the outer, what would you call it? There's a bit of dust there. The outer rubber of the flex has become damaged. So put that back on, snap. It's got a suction control. It's got probably a depth adjustment. So if I just raises and lowers the bumper slightly. Bit of damage to the bumper here. Scrapes along the side. It's like a fine automobile, this. So let's see if I press that down. This will tilt back, hopefully. There it is. A few different settings on that. You can see the hose in there looks pretty good. It's lasted pretty well. We're all the way back now. So I've got it facing front now. There's the mechanism to release the upright bit. Remove plug before removing this part. Must be something in there. I don't know what. The wheels feel good. They're a bit loose, but they're so well made compared to a modern thing. This, I feel resistance on that, probably coming from the motor, so that suggests that the belt is working. Let's get this bit of hair off. Not hair, string, carpet string or something. Yeah, that's better. I'd say it's not so easy to clean the brush bar by removal on this one. I'd say you have to disconnect the belt somehow. While I'm in here, is it worth just those screws? Or that screw there is completely chewed off. Look at that. Wonder could I even open it? Sounds like a challenge. Got a posi number 3 or 4 here. I don't know if that's going to get a purchase. Nothing's going to get a purchase there. Oh no, but the screw's actually loose. I don't know if it's sprung off or not or what. It's quite an interesting long screw, that. Brass. Oh yeah, it's not doing anything. The brass lug that the screw seats in is snapped off on that side, so that's a shame, but it is what it is. You can see the hose there is in good nick. It's got a bit of tape on it there. It's probably broke at some stage. The belt looks to be in reasonable condition. Doesn't appear to have any lumps or bumps. Qualtex or DB. Motors must be in here. The only reason you would want to turn this off before you switched it on is, or before you opened it, is because of this belt, I guess. Alright, so that screw doesn't do anything here. So it's all held together with this one screw on this side. And given that I managed to take it out, I'll probably manage to get it back in. I could cut a slot in it, but I'm not going to. So it's only held on one side, but that seems to be enough. I'd like to see what this electronic speed control is, although I kind of know. So if I remove these screws here, this should let me see. Just let me see what's going on. Maybe. Or not. Yeah, there we go, okay. Up we go. There's a big heatsink here. That's interesting. Can't see what's on the back of it. 1286 looks like a date code. We're making it 35 years old. So there's a terminal block here, just to connect ins and outs of wires. And there's a double cable coming over to the potentiometer on this side. Now, can we get this out? Yeah. I'd like to just see what's in there. Be interesting, maybe. Is it taped in or glued in? Oh, it's got a little clip on it, I can see. There's one there. There's a little clip here and a little clip here. If I hook this in, let's see if this is going to work. There we go. Of course, that just means that it's the date of the part. It doesn't mean it's the date of the machine. So if that was a replacement part, it could be newer, I guess. Oh, there is something going on in here now. It's a little circuit board and it's caught on there. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like there's a little transistor in there, triac. If it's an AC device, very simple. NISF Controls Limited, Tyne and Weir. A couple of resistors, a triac. I can't get in to see that because it's clipped together and it slides out. I'd have to... No, I can't get that apart without damaging it. A couple of capacitors. Let's put it back together. There we go. Back in there, you. In you go. I've crimped that cable in there now. That's not good. Get that out of there. Into safety. There we go. That's better. So put the cover back on. That bit of sponge. Which way did it go? I think it just stops the dust blowing around like that. And I'll zip it up and we'll give it a go. So I've got a bit of dirty carpet and I've got a bit of this plasticky stuff, but it's quite dusty. I don't know if we can see that in the video, but we'll see what comes up. We'll see how clean this gets, because it should be clean if all the dust is vacuumed off it. Might not even work. I haven't tried it yet. Switch for it is up here. I don't know which way is on. We'll find out. Oh, we heard that popping, did I? Okay, so I didn't pay any attention to this before, but you put min on for presumably rugs, normal for carpets, boost if you've got a lance attached to it. And that probably clips into the back. So that definitely works. It seemed to make a difference how I adjusted it for cleaning the carpet, the rug. It definitely sucked harder. 560, what I can't figure out is what wattage it might be. There's no apparent rating plate on it that I noticed. Yeah, I didn't notice anything like that. It definitely works, and that's kind of neat. What do you think? Should I throw it in a washing machine? Yeah, what should I do with it? So, as the neon is on, the indicator's on even when it's switched off. Okay, so the neon indicator is on when it's switched off and goes off when it's switched on. This handle, I wonder will this show up on the camera? That's a different color to this. So this must have gotten damaged at some stage, and this could be a replacement handle, maybe? I don't know. But it feels a bit, like I'm moving that there, it feels a bit floppy when you're using it. And that might be just because I'm trying to maneuver it over the carpet, like up onto the carpet. It might not be so bad if you were just doing a room with it of the same material. And anyways, there you go. The Electrolux 560. What a bizarre 1986 35-year-old vacuum cleaner. I don't remember anybody having one like this. They were all the little box ones whenever I was a nipper. So this must be the end of the line. If you know about these things, let me know. Tommy might know, or someone else. Write it down below. Questions or comments, etc. Leave them below. Thanks for watching. See you later.